welcome to the Kindred Essence Tarot and to my latest reading, which is karma for that super or extra evil person in your life. So we're going to ask in this reading, what will that extra evil person receive? So I'm not quite sure um, what that connotes, extra evil. I'm thinking it will be something along the lines of, narcissism, sociopathy, or maybe something worse. But that was what I was led to do a reading on, a karma for an extra or super evil person in your life. So we've got pile number 1, the purple flashlight pile number 2, the red flashlight pile number 3, the yellow flashlight pile. So think of somebody who you deem to be super or extra evil, almost along the lines of like a super villain. Like it's not just evil, but they're starting to creep along those lines of, going into the territory of super villain evil territory, right? Because there's different levels of evil. So yeah, that's what I was just drawn to do this morning. So yeah, pick your pile 1, 2, or 3 for what karma a super evil person will get, and let us see what we get. All right. Hello, pile number 1, the purple pile, the pile number 1, purple flashlight pile. Let's see what we get for the karma for the super or extra evil person in your life. Let's see if we can see what they've done, their general energy, and what their karma could be. Let's see if we can ascertain that. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what we... Oop. Let me get all the cards in the frame, and let's see what we get. Let's see what cards we... Okay, so we've got the nine of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. 2 Pentacles or money suits. Like the pentacle is about money, grounding something into this physical reality. The Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands and the 8 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. Okay, let's see. So what I'm getting is that this can in some cases do something about money, or this person, they did something in terms of let's see what we've got here. We've got, yeah, they made it very difficult. They did something. They put, like, I see this image of somebody putting a spoke in a bicycle. They really got in the way of other people's plans in an extremely unethical way. Now, these could be financial plans, but they could be a variety of different plans. Like it could span a variety of different circumstances. But they really did something. I see somebody maliciously, or almost maliciously, putting a spoke in someone. So because you've got the Ace of Wands, and somebody wants to move forward, so they somehow really they maliciously or unconsciously put a spoke in another person. It made it very, very difficult for other people to move forward, and they made it very intentionally difficult. That's what I hear. Like, we've got the 8 of Swords right here. They made it difficult for people to move forward with their dreams. Yeah, that's what I get. Yeah, I got a yes, yes, yes for that. So they made it very difficult for people to move forward their dreams, or they made it very difficult for somebody to get out of a circumstance. So that's what I'm getting too. I'm getting that they made it very difficult for somebody to move forward with something. They also really, really curtailed somebody's growth, because we've got growth here in regards to trapping them very, very maliciously. And I almost got, and this is interesting, and I'm not saying that this is this could be just as, I hope this is not the actual case, but I got it in the guy, I forget what his name is, but he trapped somebody. It's coming to my mind where he trapped those girls underground for like a decade, and he forced them to have their children, and like, I can't remember what his name is. I don't remember what his name is, but he kidnapped them, and he kept them underground. So that's the energy. I hope that's not the case. That this is, I'm not picking up any. I hope I'm not picking. I hope I'm just picking up it as symbiology, right? As like sort of a symbol. So, but that's sort of the energy of the person really curtailed somebody's plans. They really, so that's an interesting energy that I got. Yeah, that guy, I forget what his name is. I don't remember what his name is, but you probably remember it's, it's happened before, but where someone will kidnap someone and they keep them underground for since they're 12, and then yeah, force them to have babies and everything, and yeah, that's the energy of like really controlling, kidnapping. So, but it may be that in a different form, I'm hearing, like doing that, making it difficult for people to move forward, and thus, just really that's the energy of their energy, and therefore making it difficult for interesting. So I'm getting an energy also with the purple, because the purple is a very spiritual color. I'm getting an energy, I heard spiritual abuse in some cases. So in some cases it goes into the realm of spiritual abuse, where it's like they made it very hard for somebody to move forward to their goals, but in a very malicious, or if not malicious, sometimes people can do things. They're what I call people of the lie. They do things that, they're lying to themselves, and they do things very damaging to other people. So that's the energy that I'm getting too. But I'm getting for some, it's sort of they stop somebody from going towards their spiritual, their full spiritual energy. They made it difficult for them. And in some cases, it's wealth, but it could be even worse than that, because wealth is just sometimes it's a symbology of something that we um that we ground into this physical realm. So that's what I'm getting. Interesting. What else am I getting? Let's see some more get messages of what they've done. I hear they stole something from somebody by making it, and it could have combined, I keep on getting to making it very hard for somebody to go through it with a project, or they stole something. They stole money in some cases, making it very difficult for somebody to move forward with their dreams and their plans. Or they stole, and through that avenue, or for another avenue, they stole someone's dreams and their plans. Because they've got the Ace of Wands in reverse here. So it's sort of like they like, because the Ace of Wands is grounding a passion into the world, but I see the Ace of Wands beside the Eight of Swords, so they made it difficult, or they kept someone hostage either, and so they made it difficult for them to either move forward by keeping them hostage in some way, or they made it difficult for them to like I keep on getting an image of a spoke in a bike, a sticking, when you stick in a bike, like some sort of a metal object or a wooden object in a bike, it stops it from going forward. So that's what I'm getting. And they make it hard, and then they made it hard for somebody to get their wealth. They somehow stole someone's wealth and made it difficult for them to have their wealth, but it could not just be physical wealth, but other types of physical wealth. Or they spiritually blocked somebody, which is a very severe thing to do in my opinion. They somehow spiritually blocked somebody. So I'm getting their karma is, I got, okay, I got something popped out, wanted to pop out here. And I got the Page of Swords is also significant. So it's sort of like I got that their kids will be very angry at them. Their kids will be very angry at them and will stab them in the back like they did. Also, I'm getting the energy of that this person, they somebody, yeah, so this image of someone will stab them. So I got it combined with the Three of Swords, right? I got this combined with the Three of Swords, which is, it's depicted, it's actually a Three of Swords to a heart. In another this is, I used two decks. So the other deck, the regular deck, they show three swords, the Three of Swords, and a heart. So I'm getting that, but I'm getting that someone close to them, like Page of Swords, someone very close to them, like a younger person, will somehow stab them. Because that card shot out, and I heard it was supposed to be go with the Three of Swords, so two swords. So somebody will stab them in a way that it's hard for them to fathom. Like it could be unexpected. Someone may do the same thing that they did to somebody else, but I get a younger person, the Page of Swords, but keep on getting the swords, keep on highlighted for me. Like somebody will stab them, and they'll be like, "Oh, but I can't." I see an image of a wounded puppy. That's what I saw. You know, when a lunatic, oh, I can't believe that someone would do that, right? So that's the energy that I get, like sort of like how could you do that? Like them saying, how could you do that? But it's like they don't understand, well, because they did it to other people, and they somehow, like, it's like I see this image of a two face, like they did it to someone else, and then the other face did it to them, some other face, but they can't put it together. And I hear in some cases they are justified. They feel that they're justified in what they did, but this person will do the same thing to them, and it will shock. I heard the word shock. It will very much shock them that this person will do this. And I hear in some cases it might be even you who does it to them in some cases. It could be someone else, but you might in some way get back to them, and they don't understand. Oh, but you do it to somebody else, it will come back to them, or someone in the family. So, or that's what I'm picking up. Someone in the family will do it to them, either their child or someone in the family, and or someone in their business. I heard that business as well too, because it's something. I'm hearing that this is something that happened in business in some cases, like they stole an idea or they stole a project. Like I see this image of this Knight of Wands taking a project and taking it away. I can hear this taking it away, taking away someone else's dreams, their creative passion, their ideas, which is very severe, right? To take away someone's spiritual essence, their you know, their ideas. Right here, I'll put that up here. You can see the Page of Swords. It's kind of a, I don't necessarily always trust this Page of Swords. It's like he's kind of, and I feel in this case he's up to something. So this person, someone will be up to something against them. And let's see what else. I'll get some clarity on the situation with the Gypsy Oracle, and then I'm going to see if I can get some wisdom cards to see how you can. Okay, I got the first three cards. So I got Merchant, interesting. I got Sweetheart, and I got Enemy. So I'm hearing in some cases their sweetheart will become their enemy. Here you go. Their sweetheart will become their enemy. And I'm getting again with the Merchant. For some people, it was something to do with money or business, them stealing it, some stealing your dreams, stealing your. I'm hearing in some cases even it could be network marketing, something like that. In some cases, like they stole your dreams in terms of something that happened with some sort of business, but it's just some sort of business venture, new business venture, and they did something sort of, what's the word? Yeah, to steal, like something really underhanded and evil. But I'm hearing that their sweetheart will become their enemy, or their enemies will come out from the grass and get them when they're least suspected. That's what I'm hearing too, causing a Three of Swords moment for them. That's what I'm hearing. Like their enemies will come out of the grass anytime, causing a Three of Swords moment. And here, it's like you see he's very kind of smart and up to something, right? So it's sort of like I see people around them being smart and up to something, to yeah, and also yeah, their sweetheart becoming their enemy, enemies coming up, and then was about merchants, and then I'll get another. I got okay, one or two from the bottom. Interesting. I got priest and a house. Let's see what I can get with that. I guess I should make some sort of connection with that, but it's sort of like I'm hearing something. Their house will be foreclosed. For another, there'll be a dark energy in their house. For some, they'll die in their house and be stuck in it for a long time. Stuck in a dark, I'm getting a dark realm almost. I'm getting a picture of, you know, those movies where someone's stuck in a dark realm. It's like because they don't go to the light, so they're kind of stuck in this dark realm. That's interesting. That's it. That's what I get. And broken heart, stuck in a dark realm. Let's see. Let's see what else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Queen of Wands. Yeah, I see that. I see the Queen of Wands being their sweetheart, which becomes their enemy. And this Queen of Wands is very, what's the word? Very, uh, like very difficult, because the Queen of Wands at her best, she can be full of passion, but Queen of Wands at her worst can be very difficult and be a bit too much, like, because they all have their good and dark sides. So yeah, that's what I see is the Queen of Wands being a very difficult sweetheart, very difficult. And I'm hearing, um, let's see, take the lead. Okay, so I got three cards here for the Wisdom deck, and then I think that's the last we'll get, but we'll see what else Spirit wants to tell us. But so keep your commitments. So I'm hearing that this person did not keep their commitments with this card. No, they did not. They did not keep their commitments, and they, even worse than that, they did something very surreptitious to yeah, uproot the goals, the plans, even the dreams. That's what I heard. They did something surreptitious to, uproot the goals, plans, and dreams. But I also heard that for you to move away from the situation, again, it's either take the lead or speak up, and it's kind of separate energies in the situation. So take the lead, I hear, away from the situation. That's what I hear, away from the situation, going up the ladder, away from the situation, but also speak up. And in some cases, you may want to, I hear 60% of the cases, you may want to speak up to this person or to the people surrounding the situation, but you have to use your discernment, right? Because that's not always safe, and you have to look at. But it's the energy of either speaking up to this person or speaking up more in the future, or just imbuing. If it's not safe or appropriate to speak up to this person, it's imbuing the energy of speaking up, going into your power, going into your throat chakra, and accessing that sense of power again. That's what I get. So that's all I get for pile number one. I hope you enjoyed that. Like and comment if that resonated with you, and you can check out my other videos and see if it's worth it to subscribe. I've got videos on karma, on narcissistic abuse healing, on pets, cats, aliens, a lot of different dreams, dream interpretation, psychology, inner child healing, just a lot of different astrology as well, just so a lot of different subjects. So yeah, you may want to check that out and see if it's worth it for you to subscribe. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I hope you have a good day. It's time for pile number two, the red flashlight pile. Hello, red flashlight pile. Pile number two, let us see what we get for the karma for the extra evil person who's done something bad. Let's see what they've done, and let's see what their karma could be. So we got the Four of Cups in reverse. We've got the Seven of Swords upright. So I'm getting that that's their karma, but we'll see. We'll see further what we get. The Nine of Wands in reverse. We've got the Three of Pentacles upright, Ten of Wands upright, and King of Wands upright, and Page of Pentacles. So we've got the Four of Cups, the Eight of Swords, we've got the Nine of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So I'm hearing, I'm to get this person's character, I'm immediately getting the King of Wands. And the King of Wands, I'm getting it, this is a person, the King of Wands, if they're worse, they're a bully, obnoxious, they kind of, they're very, yeah, they're a bully, obnoxious, they have a lot of angry energy, and this person was really obnoxious at work. I hear the really gruff, angry energy, and just really, I hear mean spirited, like super mean spirited. um I almost hear that that's their entire personality. There isn't much else to them other than that, other than the evil energy that surrounds them. And it's sort of like I hear them sort of oppressing. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm hearing them that they oppress the quiet and shy people around them. That's interesting because I got the Page of Pentacles beside them, and that's what I'm getting from that. I'm getting that they very much prey on people, like I'm getting a very much a predator energy, like they prey. I mean, even in some cases, I don't know, I want it to be YouTube friendly, but they may prey on younger people, if you know what I mean. But I want to keep this, YouTube friendly, so I don't really want to, you know, go into further detail on that. But you can understand, you can sort of read into the lines of what that could be. But um, but yeah, they've got an energy of yeah, just a really aggressive, like just evil, almost cruel, mean-spirited energy. I hear almost wife beater, child abuser, and that's what I see too. Like I see, because the Page of Pentacles, I'm not getting that this is this person's character, but it's sort of like they sort of. Oh, that's what I'm getting. They sort of, because the Page of Pentacles is the one of the most mature of the of the page suits, right? He's kind of, or she is kind of grounded and sort of quiet and sort of wants to be off in the corner. So I see this image of this person very much preying on quiet people, like sort of more not willing to stand up for themselves people. Like it's sort of, this person just preys on those type of people that are just kind of want to do their business, that are sort of, they kind of aggressively seek out those kind of people to dominate. I'm hearing even humiliate, abuse. So I'm hearing in this case it could be a boss, but it could be a parent. It could be it could be someone in your life you want to forget. It could be, but yeah, this page of, yeah, I see them preying on younger people, quieter people. Yeah, even in some cases they could prey. Like I heard in some cases this might be actually a predator of the sexual variety in some cases. But that's only in some cases. But yeah, I want to kind of keep it, YouTube friendly. But that's what I hear in some cases. But the overall, you get understand that overall energy, very predatory, very 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 predatory, and just evil. Like you're not getting a good energy from this. What this person is like, yeah, just that's the loud, obnoxious, like aggressively. Like, there's different types of predatory energy, but I'm getting this is a very aggressive, like very angry. Oh yeah, and then we've got the red flashlight here. See, we've got the red flashlight. So it's sort of like that. That's what I'm getting, a very angry, out there, predatory energy. Yeah, angry, out there, aggressive. I hear may have fired you, but or kicked you out of something, kicked you out of some sort of a club or something, or some, it could be out of a family, could be out of, it could be just something, just a super evil, aggressive, out of control person. And I'm hearing that this person, I'm hearing that they have this weirdly weird thing about burdens. Like they think, they feel in their own head, they're like, oh, I carry everybody else's burdens, therefore I can just abuse them. They think, I carry everybody else's burdens, therefore I can just, abuse and throw burdens on them. Interesting. That's an interesting thing that came up. And it may not resonate for everybody, but that's interesting. But then the Three of Pentacles at work, I hear that this could be a really domineering energy at work, and somebody who's just really aggressive, somebody who likes to sort of, like, somebody who would like humiliate the new person at the job, or the quiet person in the job. That's the energy that I'm getting. Somebody who would make them feel bad about themselves, or that kind of thing. And I'm getting their karma, and I got this at the beginning. Their karma is the Eight of Swords. So we've got the Eight of Swords, and you've got somebody who's very trapped, right? You're very trapped. So their karma is as to feel very trapped, and then they can never really get there. They feel very burdened. But yeah, something about burdens, like they justify their behavior by saying that, oh, I carry everybody else's burdens, so I can put my burdens on them. Interesting. But so I was at the beginning, even at the beginning, I was drawn to the Eight of Swords as being their karma. Their karma is that they're going to be trapped, and they may not seem to be you to be trapped, but I'm hearing, what are some indications that they're trapped? I'm hearing, you can probably see them. You can probably see the indications that they're trapped if you look hard enough, they feel very trapped. They don't feel free at all. So I'm hearing, yeah, I hear them surrounded by a circle, and I see them almost being in this circle, contained in this circle. And I'm hearing, in some cases they could even be worse than you think, or they could hold themselves back and not show the full, not holding themselves back of their own conscience, but holding themselves back. I'm hearing they hold themselves back because of societal constraints. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. It's not their, because with Freud, right? Freud, he talks about the id, the ego, and the superego. It's sort of like the sometimes, for people, their superego, their conscience, or their holds them back. But I'm hearing their id, right? And then some people, their society holds them back. So I'm hearing that definitely society holds them back. Because Freud talks about there's some people that would act in very egregious, even worse, egregious ways if, society didn't hold them back. So I'm hearing that society holds them back from, shall we say, exemplifying the full nature of their ego. Their full nature of their ego does not get full center stage as they would fully like it to be. But it's society that holds them back. And I hear for you, make a plan in regards to this person. And it may be, and I'm hearing for some cases, it might be legal action. I'm hearing for two different things. For some, it's legal action against this person, but for some cases, it's to get far away. I hear for some, it's definitely not. That would be a very bad idea for some people, and that they should get away from this person. So you have to. So interesting. I'm hearing for some people, legal action would be very successful, but I'm hearing in some cases, it would be very unsuccessful. Interesting. And you'll have to know, I hear you'll have to go within your own, it will be a good practice for your intuition to know which one that is. And for hearing for some, it's just making a plan to get far, far away from this person. And that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing for some cases, the only option with this person is to get far, far away from them and know that the universe will. Interesting. And I was just drawn to kittens, kittens here, and there's kittens, and I'm hearing this image of them kicking people smaller than them, like kicking kittens. My cat certainly wouldn't like that, but yeah, like they like that's the image, because I never really noticed it, that there's kittens very in this card right here. So I'm hearing the images that I'm getting is they kick those smaller than him, and I get that with the Page of Pentacles too. There's images of them kicking whoever is smaller than them. And they like to be the biggest person in the block. They are an ogre, and they like to kick those smaller than them, and they feel justified for it because in their mind, they think, well, I carry everyone's burdens, therefore I'm allowed to abuse them. Interesting. That's an interesting thing that I got. For not all of their psychologies, but for some, they somehow justified it because, well, I carry everyone's burdens, so I can spit the burdens back on them. Interesting. That's not for everybody, but yeah, here for some. In some cases, legal action would be successful, but in some cases, legal action would be not successful. But for some, it's make a plan to get away from this person very quickly. And I hear, in a way that keeps your life intact. That's interesting. I hear make a plan to get away from this person. If because I mean this could be someone you're long far away from, and that may not be an issue for some people, but for some people, I hear make a plan and make a plan to get away from this person as soon as possible. And I hear address your addictions, and I'm hearing that this person may have, interesting, they may have brought up your addictions, like whatever those are, and they doesn't necessarily mean like a cocaine addiction or a heroin addiction. That could be, process addictions. Like most people have some form of, addiction, like that they. So I'm hearing it brought up this addiction for you, this situation, or it caused, if it's something that happened in early, if you encountered this person earlier on, it may have caused your addictions or brought up sort of some emotional addictive energy that's already there. So I'm hearing address your addictions by finding the core behind them, what this person activated in you in some cases. And addictions, right? They can be food addiction. That's a very, very popular one. I think a lot of people have that one. But food addictions, exercise addictions, even, which sounds good. But sometimes we can have like addictions that we would seem that are good, but they're to get away from, like, something that society would think is good, but it's like you're trying to get away from something, process addiction, gambling. There's a whole gamut of addiction. It doesn't have to be, although it could be alcohol, it could be all sorts of things. It could be, heroin, it could be cocaine, but it's food. It's all encompassing of emotional stuff that's triggered from these kind of experiences or from this kind of behavior. So I'm hearing address your addictions. That this will be an excellent time for you to address your addictions. You'll be forced to constancy, and I'm hearing also try and create, to get away from this, try and create a sense of constancy and stability with your life or who you draw into it. Like um, try and create a I hear a scholar, learn about learn about this as much as you can. I hear learn about this type of behavior, learn enough that you need, but only enough because you need to move away from this and addictions, making a plan to get away from this. But I hear learn about this kind of behavior, but only as a stepping stone to greater things, to move beyond it. Like if this is a narcissist or some sort of learn about the psychology of this, because you may hear in some cases you're interested in learning about the psychology of this person. I may do that to a certain extent, if it gives you closure, but only use it as a stepping stone to move beyond this person and move beyond this energy. And I'm hearing money. Um, don't worry, this person. I'm hearing you will, like, this person will not have money. Don't worry. I hear don't worry, this person will not. Eventually, it won't pay off what they've done in terms of money. Don't, because that may be some sort of worry that they. So yeah, it will not pay off. Their schemes will not pay off, and they will not ultimately have money or eternal abundance. I'm hearing they will not have money or eternal abundance. Interesting. Let's see any other. Okay, let's see this card. Um, let's see. 1, 2, 3. So express your joy. I hear that's a very important card here. Express your joy. So it's sort of like you need to address your addictions and the emotions, not the addictions, but the emotions behind the addiction, which is a lack of joy. I hear. You really need to re-access your sense of joy. I hear, and to do that, I'm hearing be yourself fully and completely. Don't worry what other people think. Um, know there are good people in the world. I heard for some, take a salt bath. I hear 7 salt baths, and with the intention of washing this person's energy away from your field. Yeah, salt baths, interesting. And I'm hearing, yeah, it's something about reclaiming your emotional energy that you have from this person. So that was taken from this person, or I'm hearing it was taken from this person, or it was sort of, it was either an early childhood trauma, or it brought up an early childhood trauma for you, or this person, maybe they were a part of your childhood trauma. That could be this case, or but it's a very much an energy sometimes of it activated that trauma. So I'm hearing you encountered this person. You need to use this as a stepping stone. Here, learn about it, yes, with the scholar, learn about it, but use it as a stepping stone to address your addictions, address your spirit murder. I hear, because some of you may feel that your spirit has been murdered by this person, or somehow along connected to this person, your spirit has been murdered. So I'm hearing that you need to heal, and you need to heal, and you need to find that joy within your heart. I hear really focus on your heart, or can give your heart a pink energy, or you may want to check out. Just focus on your heart. Look up, like I hear, look up the energy and the colors associated with the heart and healing the heart in terms of like Chinese medicine or those kind of things. Like focus on your heart, all the energetic meridians related to the heart, all the energies, all the colors. It's normally a pink to red color. Sometimes I'm hearing that pink would be a really good healing color for, but yeah, giving your focusing even energetically, focusing energetically on your heart. And yeah. focusing on that. And I hear once you focus on your heart and your healing, you will expand beyond this person in ways that you did not dream possible. That's what I'm hearing. Will dream, you will expand beyond this person in ways that you did not dream possible. And I have heart, have faith, have hope. You can expand and you can leave this person in the dust. You can find your true spiritual purpose and you can find your true power. This person did not take away your power. You can reaccess it easily, and and you believe you can, and you will. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for listening. And yeah, pile number 3. It's time for pile number 3. It's the yellow pile. Let's see what we've got for the yellow pile. Pile number 3. We've got the Hanged Man, the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the so pile 3 for karma for the super evil or extra evil person in your life. So we've got the Hanged Man, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Six of Cups and the King of Cups. So I'm getting interesting. I already before this King of Cups in reverse, I already got a very kind of a snake-like energy. That's interesting. It's interesting as I was rolling out the cards, the Six of Pentacles. I saw this person smirking, a really smirky energy. That's an energy interesting. I got a very much smirky energy. Yeah, I don't like the energy of this pile because at its best, this can be a loving, giving pile. But I immediately saw this Six of Pentacles, and it was like, this person is a smirky energy, and yeah, a smirky energy. I don't like snake, smirky and snake like. And I see this person alternate. The energy I'm getting is like a very smirky, manipulative energy. Like this person, yeah, and I'm hearing that they know what they're doing in most cases. I'm getting a really interesting energy. I'm getting like a snake-like energy, and then they'll do something bad, and then they'll kind of hide, and then they'll just and then the aggressive energy will come up. So I'm seeing this smirky energy, aggressive, and then sort of because the King of Cups, the King cards can go quite badly when they're badly aspected or reversed, and that's what I get with the King of Cups. I get the King of Cups combined with so a very emotionally manipulative energy, a very I hear in some cases cruel energy, a very just smug energy. That's what I'm getting, emotionally manipulative, but very smug and smirky, and not very nice. But yeah, and it's sort of like this person sort of lying in wait, like they know everybody, almost like a snake in the grass. Like you never know when they're going to strike. That's what I heard, a snake in the grass. You never know when to strike. So yeah, I get a really kind of nasty energy from this person, and it's just like when they inflict pain, they almost enjoy it. That's what I'm hearing. Like they almost like I'm almost getting a evil sadistic energy is what I'm getting. I'm getting a really this is a very bad, like almost a smirky energy. um Almost what I'm hearing is don't leave this person to their devices for long because they'll build something which is very destructive. I hear don't leave this person to don't leave this person's devices to very long because they're very sneaky. I hear slithery, sneaky, slimy. Yeah, and I got like a clap for that. So yeah, I got or a check mark. Sometimes I see it as a check mark. So I got a check mark for that. Yeah, they're very um, sneaky, snide. I got so yeah. So and I'm hearing that this person knows what they're doing. And I'm also getting almost in some cases a sociopathy, but yeah, I'm getting the vibe of somebody who enjoys what they're doing. They enjoy. Yeah, I'm thinking of someone I knew from high school anyway. But that's anyway. I don't know. Sometimes okay. I'm thinking of examples, and it'll pop into my mind. But someone who's not very nice at all, and I'm hearing they enjoy, and they like, I'm hearing that they have, and it doesn't excuse it at all. I'm hearing that they have a very deep-seated psychological trauma is why they ended up this way. Like it doesn't excuse it because not everyone traumatized, but I'm hearing something happened very early on, and they went the wrong way. In most of the cases, picked this power, and it doesn't excuse it because lots of people have childhood trauma. But this person, they they just went really. They went black. I hear they went black very early with a trauma. You may or may not be aware of what this trauma is, but definitely in most cases something happened that was not good. And I'm hearing that they like to steal too. They like to steal from other people. They like to, in some cases, they like to take advantage of people. They like to, and I'm hearing in some cases they could be the head of your household, so it's very, or your family. I'm hearing the Ten of Pentacles, so um, it's not a good thing at all. So I'm getting go to the Gypsy Oracle deck to see what kind of karma they're getting. But I definitely do not like the energy. And I'm hearing, I'm getting entity attachment, like an entity or a trauma. Because oftentimes when someone's traumatized early on, they'll get an entity attachment or some sort of like split and it doesn't always mean like lots of, like I say, like lots of people get traumatized and most people don't become evil like this, but I'm hearing some do, and this person did in this case with their trauma and falseness. I'm getting because of the, and interesting, this energy. So I'm getting that this person, because of the falseness and I'm getting that they're very much, because the cups in reverse can be very false, right? They can be very, I'm hearing the Knight of, even though the Knight of Cups isn't here, I'm hearing the Knight of Cups in reverse energy, which is a false smiling liar. They can really suck up to people, I'm hearing. So I'm hearing that their karma is being surrounded by false people. But I'm hearing that their part of their karma is also to never be fully embodied in their spirit. They'll never be. Oh, interesting. And I got love and lover popped out. So it's sort of like they they feel like they'll never find true love. And I'm hearing that they don't even know that they wouldn't, this person wouldn't say that they're seeking out love in any way, right? They wouldn't say that, but it's sort of the energy that they need, right? The energy that they need, and they'll be surrounded by falseness and love and lover. They will never get the energy that they truly need, because I'm hearing that with this trauma they became really separate from their soul. And I hear that they're in their life, they were supposed to go into this trauma for some sort of soul growth, learning, and they were supposed to overcome it and be a better person. But I'm hearing this did not happen. Did not happen. Instead, the trauma overtook them. The demon overtook them, and they became this really slithery, slimy, manipulative, almost sadistic, evil person. So I'm hearing that too. Like, I wouldn't spend. I wouldn't. I just saw this image of this person doing something like slipping something in your drink or someone's drink. In some cases, I don't know. Oh, maybe that's, I don't know what that could mean. It could be poison. It could even be some sort of like taking advantage of someone unconscious. But I see this image of someone slipping something, being surreptitious about it, or just doing it almost for the sake of doing it, like a really. So they were trying to. I'm hearing it. They're be surrounded with people that are false because they are false, and not have a lover or not have the true spiritual sense of love in their life. And then I got yellow, and I'm looking at this flashlight yellow. Why I picked the yellow flashlight, and I'm hearing that it had to do, because yellow, it makes me think very much of childhood and childhood energy. So I'm hearing something happened in this person's childhood, and a young, and I'm hearing in some cases they took advantage of a young person, like we got young woman here, but I'm hearing also I'm hearing the word young again. Something happened very young to like mess up their psychology, and they're like they don't, and they feel like they have a foe living inside of them, but it's taken over fully, and they just, and yeah, also they could be surrounded by the foe, but they're more, it's sort of like their energy is that way, and that's who they are. I hear, okay, what I'm hearing from that, most cases they're sort of they're the ultimate foe, because they're truly, I'm hearing they're the ultimate foe because because evil has taken over every cell of their being. I'm hearing in most cases, yeah, it's like there's not much human left. I'm hearing for this. Um, so old woman. I'm hearing interesting. In some cases, I'm hearing they may have interesting. I got young woman and old woman. That's really interesting. So I'm hearing interesting. They may have taken advantage of an old woman too. That's interesting. I don't know in which way. Like I don't know, but yeah, like I'm getting this energy that they take advantage of young and old, and because of that, they're a foe to both the young and the old. Maybe in different ways. Maybe in the same way. I'm getting a really kind of a weird energy from this person too. Like just very weird. Like they may have a snake-like energy attachment to them, but very weird, even like just, and I'm not saying, because weird can be good, right, if someone's a eccentric person, but I'm hearing this is not a good weird. This is a weird energy too, in some cases, just very weird, and not in a good like way, like I said. And like I'm hearing almost sexual deviancy in some cases, like really a weird deviancy, like and I don't really want to describe the direction of that, because again, this is YouTube, and but like I'm hearing when they retreat, I got retreat, when they retreat into the shadows, they do bad things, like they do bad things in the shadows. I'm hearing with, yeah, like it could be with sexual proclivities and weird energy, and revive the dormant. And I'm hearing because it's something that happened, some sort of attachment when they were young. But let's see what else. If I can get some of their karma, I'm gonna ask more. This is their karma. Demons. And here, laugh at your demons. But here with this card, I'm just getting the word demon, and and what I'm getting with their karma is they're internally. This demon will be attached to them eternally, and they will never have light source. That's what I'm hearing. The demon will be attached to them, and they will never bust. This demon will never allow them to bust out of their cocoon. And I'm hearing they could have, they could have healed, but the demon just took over too early. Is what I'm hearing. But they'll never, because of the demon. I'm hearing a demon. I'm seeing this image of a demon completely wrapped around this person, and because of it, they will never bust out of their cocoon. What that means is they'll never join the land of the living. The very weird energy, and I'm seeing that it's sort of this childhood trauma. It kind of leads to their weird perversions, if you will. Like I'm getting a very kind of weird, perverse energy with this card. Like very. Um, let's see if I can get some more um, karma, karma for them for this very weird, creepy energy. I'm hearing cheerfulness. They will never know. And then I saw this image of this person's face becoming very grim, and it's like they never know true cheerfulness. They never know their true cheerfulness, and therefore they'll never. They think they have power, I hear, but they will never have their true power. They'll never have their true power. They'll never serve. And what I'm hearing for that is they may seem to serve. They may pretend to serve in some ways, but they're not. They're not actually serving, and they're not actually coming from their true. So I'm hearing for some, this may seem like a pillar of the community. It's somebody who may be, I'm hearing in some cases, this may be, not for everyone, this may be a very rich person, a very rich person, and they're kind of very deviant. And they may appear to serve, but they don't serve in a quiet way. It's all for show, and it's not from an authentic place. Like they may in some cases give some money away, but it's only because it's not really from the goodness of their heart. I hear an image of like something like something a really kind of, in some cases, it's a kind of a really, the person may have a really nice house, but they're really slimy, and they'll never truly be free. I'm hearing the slimy energy, and I hear, to get away from this energy, you need to live from your spirit, because this person will never have the opportunity to live from their true spirit. So you need to live from your spirit. I hear. Interesting. And I hear, be yourself always, and exemplify the opposite of this person. If there's someone in your family, you may be worried that, oh, their dark energy is a part of you, but I hear, do not worry. This person's dark energy is not a part of you. Live from your spirit, live free, experience true freedom, expansion, wholeness, and truth. The opposite energies of this person. To get away from this person, I hear, exemplify all the energies that they are not. All right, interesting. So that's what we got for pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Bye bye.